Welcome to Look Floors' new branch in Tauranga. Here we are, we've arrived at a floor that we've pre-coated with 740 with a bit of a design. Using just masking tape, a tape measure and a pencil, we can create amazing floors. We're here today because we're putting the final coat down, the final coat of 700E, a really hard wearing, easy to maintain epoxy. So as you can see, I think our floor looks quite stunning. Not bad for a couple of salespeople having a go. And you can have a go too using 740, a 700E product from KLB Germany. Back to tips and advice. When mixing epoxies and products alike, please make sure you mix very thoroughly. But no matter how thoroughly we mix this epoxy, it won't be completely mixed. There is a layer clinging to the outside of the drum that isn't mixing properly. And the result of this is if you were to tip this bucket upside down on the floor and that product seeps out in a little curve, especially with leveling epoxies, that would be soft and unmixed product. How do we cope with that? Well, very simply, after we've mixed thoroughly, we pour the bucket one into the other, making sure that the product that we pour into this will be mixed. The unmixed product will cling to the outside of the drum, so we'll have no problems whatsoever making sure everything we use here has got the right amount of hardener in it so that the product can perform. No soft spots in the floor. A lot of people will use a paint tray when putting epoxies or urethanes or sealers down. I prefer not to. The reason being is I want the floor to be even. By putting the product down on the floor like this, I can control how much I've got on the floor. It's not up to the roller how much I'm putting down, it's up to me. And I want a nice, thick, even coat. So this is how we cross-hatch. We put the product down across the grain, moving it quickly, not worrying about how even we have it at all. As you can see, we're not worried about how it looks at the moment. We're just getting the coverage rate. We're just getting it even across the floor. As what we're going to do now is start layering it off. Spreading it so it becomes more even. Still not really worried about it, I just want it to look nice and even. With a waterborne epoxy, you don't want to build up around the edge. We need the person cutting in to move the product so it's not in a thick layer around the edge. By layering it off and lifting the roller out, you're not leaving a puddle at the end of the stroke. 700E is very forgiving, but a lot of epoxies aren't. And if you don't do this with a lot, you'll have a massive problem on your hands. So we just work across the floor, layering it off, lifting the roller. Slow motion so you're not flicking skirting boards or windows in front of you. It's really important with epoxies when rolling with two people to keep an eye on what each other's doing. The last thing I want to do is have no epoxy in my roller, like this, have it all out, and then roll across the floor like that. What that can do with a lot of products is take half the amount of epoxy away. And a lot of colour, especially with clear coats, comes from how much product is going to absorb into the floor. So we really want to make sure that when we're going back into finished product or going over, there's enough product in the roller not to remove a layer of product from the floor. 700E has been Look Floors' product of choice for quite a few years now, having very few problems with a large amount of customers using it right across the country. It's very easy to use. You can see how it goes down white, making it sure that you can see how even the coat is. Once it dries, it sort of levels, flattens, picks up a sheen, and then drops down on the floor, settling, becoming a very smooth, very good surface, very easy to maintain. Wow, we finished that absolutely fantastic. Look how even that coat of 700E is on the floor. This is our Look Floors branch on Courtney Street in Tauranga. If you're a builder, plumber, electrician, a floor layer, put down timber, or do epoxy coats, grind floors, come and check out this floor for yourself. Come down to Look Floors, see our wonderful products, and have a look at how this floor came up. That's Courtney Place in Tauranga, servicing the whole bar plenty. Look Floors.